This is State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So what are we getting here on the Series X?
How you been?
Well, it is, 1080p, 30 FPS, and there's auto HDR support. So yeah, this is the original State of Decay game. This one was really interesting to me because, well, at the time, we were getting a lot more larger titles on basically the 360 at the time. We were starting to get a lot more on the arcade, larger and larger games. And then this one came out, and it was really quite spectacular and something different at its time. But past that, it was also like, there was some bad pop-in, the performance and everything like that wasn't the best. So they kind of gave this one a bit of a quick kind of update. That being said, I would like to actually, or I would love to see them revisit this one down the road and maybe give this an even more of a bump up, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's kind of, to me, a rather interesting title. Because like I said, this was, late kind of 360 era. And I think it was really beyond the scale of even, what we were seeing at that time. But yeah, it's a large-scale open-world zombie survival game. There's a bunch of different kind of like modes that were all, made available here within this particular release as one big package. They added some new stuff, new features, new vehicles, new weapons, new survivors, new missions, new things you can do. Because it's really quite, it's very open, if that makes sense. Like, you go in it, and, there's story stuff you can do, right? Like, there's some story stuff you can enjoy. But the whole point of it is to, kind of survive, to explore, to manage. It's definitely, this is a zombie survival game, but it's also like a zombie survival management game. You gotta take care of your crew, you gotta take care of your people, you gotta switch between characters, and when you die, you die. Like, it was legitimately just traumatizing that first time that one of my characters died, because I was just like, whoa, and there's just nothing you could do about it. It's crazy. But that's, again, kind of the fun of this one is, seeing what happens. Ooh. Suppressor, not bad. Kind of want to break this open. What we got in it? Snack, right on. That's good. Do I have any room for this other stuff? I'm going to drop this stuff off at home. My inventory is full, yeah. But yeah, people get tired. They, they need to basically, you got to have some certain levels of, like, building type things, in order to make sure the needs of your particular people are met, which is kind of important. So you go back to base with the resources you gather, and then your team is able to build on, onto the building that you've selected as, like, your fort area, your base of operations. Really, the door doesn't just open? You're still encumbered. So yeah, because we've got this home base here, and then we can manage it, and you can see we've got different things. We've got like a bedroom, we got a library set up, there's a sleeping area, you can build new things like a medical spot, and you've got like X amount of like influence and points in the area that allow you to make things. You also need different materials so that you can produce, different stuff for your different region.
Remain in your homes with the doors locked.
And I find it really neat. And there's like a military presence, and then you like interact with other people and stuff like that. There's like sickness stuff. It's very interesting to me. And you want to share your stuff between your characters too, right? Like, certain characters will need certain things, and you improve your influence in that by gathering items. I think I offloaded the items too, because my character's got like a gun. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of content in zombie management, and obviously I quite enjoy, the sequel. The sequel's fun. It is definitely fun, but there's just something about this original one that I think is quite neat for its time, I think it still kind of holds up as its fun own little thing. I kind of want to make a garden set up kitchen. But the kitchen's not even set up yet. Fix up the library. I think maybe when I was playing this, I literally just kind of like stopped at this point or something. Training area. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Dining area. Build over here. You have a library. I think like a garden spot would actually be kind of nice if we could get that going. Create a garden. Yeah, we're gonna build a garden there. But you see, you create like, you know, you create buildings, you use your influence in the area to scavenge, to survive, to thrive. You move to different, you know, locations, because we've got trouble at the courthouse. That's something we can do. But we've got like this other, you know, outpost over there, and then there's these infested things going on. These different like community groups, the Wilkersons, and your choices, you know, in how you interact with people. I left the memento back at home. That's funny. But yeah, we're kind of building. Maybe this is like another area, because I don't really know the whole setup here, because it's been, you know, so long that I played this this version of this game. But yeah, I really did enjoy this back in the day. I thought it was a lot of fun. You know, little bits here or there of just like a different kind of zombie game. You know what I mean? Not one where you're just doing some story or just plain survival, one where you're actually trying to build a bit of a society. You can also like speedrun things, but it makes noise and it might attract zombies, which is, you know, not ideal. I think the resolution bump up over the 360 version was good, but you could still definitely see the, you know, obviously it's quite jagged at this point compared to, you know, how nice it looked on the Xbox One when the time happened. But yeah, I don't think I am encumbered, really? Why?
I don't have enough space for this.
Candlestick, a blunt weapon. No, I want the sword thing. We're just gonna just destroy that, I guess. Take some medicine. Yeah, I could definitely use a further touch-up.
Like
that being said, you know, State of Decay 2 is really, really good. I think it builds upon a lot of the mechanics of this one in some interesting ways. And I'm sort of just, like,
I'm already loaded down.
really wondering where they're going to take things next, if that makes sense. I don't want to destroy some of this stuff. Maybe Profen's pretty good. Aspirin. The brand version. Definitely going to take the gun, though, right? Because that's pretty helpful. And this is a lot of what the game is kind of going to different areas. I mean, I could, you know, I could potentially sort of, like, just wander off and go do some other thing, like do a mission or something like that, but I don't really kind of have to, if that makes sense, right? I'm sort of delivering things, I'm dropping things off. Rifle SKS. Rifle Mini 14. I'm just wondering if I should start using that. I don't really use a whole lot of guns in this one. It makes so much noise. Which is a big problem. You always gotta watch for your stamina, too. Oh, look at all these weapons we got going on here. Let's see the status of the home. Looks like we're building it out a bit. So the garden's going, but it's going to take so long to build it. We don't really have supplies for anything else. It's always good to have a medical area. Bedroom, radio room, kitchen, sleeping area, garden. Yeah, let's build a medical room. I think that's a good idea.
Anything at home I should be worried about?
Something cropped up with the garden. No pun intended. We're trying to get it set up, but we don't have everything we need. We can track it down, or find another way. But it'd be faster if you did a little scavenger hunt.
What exactly are you missing for the garden?
What's up?
And yeah, you can bring people with you too, which is a funny thing.
So long.
Although I find, you know, they do give you a hand, but they also can be a little, I don't know if detrimental is the right word, but they can also not necessarily fully help you out. If that makes any sense. Like, they can be a little dragging you down on things. I thought I had really already scavenged all this. Yeah, check out every room to make sure it's safe, right? I guess I didn't do that last time. Is it because I didn't check out the garage? Oh, this place is a nightmare.
Where's that free here?
That was good. That was legitimately a good, Huh. And there's the morale of your, of your troop that matters too. Oh wow, that was actually like a bit of a jump scare. That's what that was.
I don't have enough space for this.
That got me really good. Oh. Huh. Very, very, very well done. Huh. I don't know about you guys, but I was not expecting that. Watch out for those zombies.
I could use some food.
I could use some food. Is that because my stamina level's getting down? Good thing we've got literally food. Yeah, I'm bringing back so much good stuff. Ores, creepy talking dolls. You know what it's like. Oh, I should probably grab an extra little snacky, right? Let's see what these guys are asking for.
Aha.
Work can continue. Oh, okay.
Hello.
How's the build guys going? Is it good? Set up the medical area, set up the food garden. Alrighty. Well, there's a couple more spots you can go to. But yeah, it's neat, this society structure. I mean, I'm playing as like one character right now, but you literally, it is definitely suggested that you know, you kind of swap back and forth between the roster that's available. But it's a large scale place, and you know, you got the vehicles and stuff, and you can get to different areas. If anything, I'm kind of almost playing it a bit safe, I would suppose. Not really being too adventurous. Slight issue when you come back and revisit some things. It's trying to be like, you know, where was I at? What was I set up and doing? Stop eating me. I actually got an achievement. Max out a community's members fighting skill. Awesome, so I'll take that. Oh, that's not good. We'll load that.
I'll run this home.
We'll be ready.
Oh, come on. Like a zombie in every room? Might as well have called this like an infected place. Library access opportunity, nice. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, and there's like special types of zombies too?
Shit.
I think I got that knife option. Let's just try to finish up this house.
Better do one more sweep. Make sure everything's clear.
I believe it's the side house that's the last thing we have. And then this place is all swept up. And it's about territorial expansion. Because you want to make it safe, you know what I mean? For your future
All quiet here.
crew and all that. Found nothing, really. Another achievement? Wit skill. So I guess I was really close to some achievements, and I just didn't bother finishing everything. So what didn't I get in here? So there must be like a zombie or something I missed. Maybe like a search spot. This has gotta be like my last little detail in this area. Yeah, it also was kind of crazy of me not to refill my medical stuff.
I'm picking something up. Give me a second to get it tuned in.
Oh, there we go.
Don't trust the army. They don't care what happens to us. They're turning us out in the goddamn street. For all I know, this is all their fault.
All right, ladies.
See, look at that territory getting nice and clean and expanded upon. I could go do an actual mission thing. That's the story structuring though, like you could just sit back and relax, or you can go all intensive.
I'm almost there.
Glad I jumped back in here though, getting some achievements and stuff. Need plastic sheeting. Why is there a fear level?
What you got?
I'm literally bringing back like all of this incredible medicine.
Stuff.
And Molotovs. Although I definitely need to bring painkillers. Yeah. And I need a new melee weapon. An axe? You want to axe you a question? Do I need a pistol and a SKS? No, because usually I have more space than this, right? How's all the building going on? Should probably take some painkillers. Limited by fan. See, there's so many activities you can take part in. It's just like work, work, work. Am I right? Need plastic sheeting. It's always like, we need this, we need that. But those areas are no longer safe now? Because there's zombies moving in. It's always the zombies, am I right? Hey, well. Is a zombie invincible? That's why we don't shoot guns, though. Like, it's literally...
Hey, are you gonna go look into those survivors I mentioned?
I don't know, it's kind of dangerous now that all the zombies are, getting up in here. I think we've alerted too much of a horde. Definitely hiding back at base, but yeah, State of Decay Year 1, pretty good experience. Is there a way to close the door? Oh, that's because it's a SWAT zombie. Are there any other survivors that could help? We're kind of being invaded here.